Hi, everybody. This is Kathy. I wanted to do a week ahead reading for everybody. So the first thing you'd like to do is to pick a pile or to pick a card, a word, or a crystal or a rock that best resonates with you. And that will be your reading for the week ahead. No? You can base it on the picture. You can base it on the word. This one says magmaganda. It's a Filipino word that means embrace your beauty. Second pile, if you like that visual or the words corresponding, talasan ang mga salita. That is Filipino for allow your words to penetrate. Allow your words to penetrate. The third pile, this is the visual. And the words say magtago, which is Filipino for hide or conceal. If you'd like to choose your pile using objects, rocks, or crystals, the first pile is represented by this. The second pile, and the third pile. Okay, so you can pause this video to see which pile resonates most with you. And when you've picked a pile, you can refer to the timestamps below so you can jump forward to your reading. Okay? I'll see you there. So if you pick pile number 1 with the words magmaganda or embrace your beauty with this object, this crystal, then welcome to your reading. Okay. We'll choose one lead card for this spread from this deck. Oops. A central card that represents the theme for the week ahead for you. Okay. And then we'll pick 2 cards from this spread that will represent the challenge for the week ahead and then perhaps the gifts for the week ahead. So I guess first we'll pick a card that will represent the challenge for the week ahead. And then the gifts or the light aspect for the week ahead. Okay. There you go. So the central card is a porcupine. And the word boundaries is our lead guiding word for the week ahead. Okay, boundaries. What does that mean for you? No, it could be physical boundaries. It could be emotional boundaries. It could be energetic boundaries, right? Let's look at the shadow aspect or the challenge for the week ahead. It says winter woodlands. Take time to honor what you feel. It feels like an emotional boundary, huh? Self-compassion is the healing balm you desire. You might, this coming week, not give yourself enough time or not have enough time for self-care and self-healing, which is very essential, right? When you feel depleted, when you feel not at your best, or when you feel too emotional, you are more likely to what do I want to say? Your judgment might not be accurate, no? And so your ability to say no, to create boundaries around yourself, your emotions, your energy, that might be under threat, no? I guess the call for you here is to really find time, no matter how difficult, no? Find time to create moments for yourself that allows you to feel strengthened, rejuvenated, full, integrated, and aligned. Or boundaries might suffer. The light aspect, represented by the other card or the gifts, it says, allow the magic of who you are to be seen by the eyes you keep. You are enough, my dear. Take ease in receiving. It feels like it echoes each other. You are being encouraged. It's okay to stop. No, this feels like there are kind words that will support you. Perhaps those internal voices that are usually judgmental, they are quieter and kinder now, no, allowing you to force yourself to take time out to rejuvenate, to heal, to become whole again, so that any issues around boundaries will not worsen, no? Okay. I hope that helps you. So if you pick the second pile with the yellow flowers and the words that say talasan ang mga salita, or allow your words to penetrate with this rock, welcome to your reading. Okay, let's get one card from this deck to represent the central energy for the week ahead for you. Okay, let's do that. One more. There. Just one. Okay. And then let's pick two cards from this deck. One to represent the challenge for the week ahead, or the shadow aspect of the week. And then one to represent the light aspect, or the gifts for the week ahead. Okay, here we go. Let's pick two. One and two. Why are all the cards upside down? That's okay. It's okay. Okay, so for the central theme, it says nourishment. This is probably one of very few oracle cards that I also read inverted. So because it was inverted, it feels like the central theme might be that there is a need for more nourishment, and it could be nourishment for the body, it can be nourishment for your spirit, it can be nourishment for your brain, right? No, it could be needing stimulation, needing more information that are helpful, or you needing more energetic, right? Like energetic sustenance so that you have better energy, higher energy, happier, lighter energy to so you can manifest the best version of your life this week, right? The best possible version of your life this week. So the shadow aspect of that is ah, it feels this feels like just to be totally honest, it feels like laziness. It feels like not having the energy to go out and do what is necessary, what is needed. It could be towards our goals or towards the fulfillment of our plans. No, it feels like there are things that are in place that are, it feels like they are at a standstill, and we need to do physical things to get out of our head, get out of the planning stage, and do what we can with what we have right now. So this is beginning to feel, now we're seeing why the theme is needing energy, right? Or needing better sources of energy. Because sometimes we might be getting energy from things, like sugar, what it does to the body, no? Initially, it'll give us a high and then we crash, right? And so this feels to me like also choose very wisely your sources of energy, what supports you, what you choose to support you. Now, also, energy can be lost because we are engaged in activities that allow us to escape the here and now, and that allows us to procrastinate much longer than is necessary. It is one thing to need rest, but it's another thing when we are totally avoiding what we need to do. Okay, the light aspect or the assisting energy, it says here self ceremony. Create the visions you desire, take action. That is crazy. We were just saying that. Take action in the plans that lead to fulfillment. It really feels like there is a lack of inspiration. And what these are saying is that inspiration, sometimes they don't just come. Sometimes we need to do something to stimulate inspiration. We can't sit around and wait for them. There are some instances, yes, that we are lucky enough to receive inspiration doing nothing or seemingly out of nowhere. But in my experience, I feel like inspiration comes from doing things that stimulate us, right? That allow us to be in contact with our higher thinking, no, our higher intuition, allows us to be in contact with the realms of inspiration and dreams, and we cannot access those in a body that feels heavy, in a body that has not moved. No, I am not. You're not being asked to run a marathon immediately. Perhaps just stretch, right? You can begin with a baby step. Just stretch or do breathing exercises just to begin to move the energy, because it feels like there is such a lack of stimulation. And so there is encouragement, no? Because inspiration can be had, but you also have to do your part by getting up and moving, right? And guarding what you consume. If what you consume are life giving or not life giving, I was gonna say dead end. But yes, whatever the opposite is of life giving. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, if you chose the pile with this visual, with the words magtago, or in English, hide or conceal, or if you pick the pile with this object, then welcome to your reading. So first, let's pick a card that will represent the central theme or energy for the week ahead for you. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay. It says the salamander and black pepper. Inspiration. Wow, nice. Then we'll get two cards from this deck that will allow us to expand on the theme or the energy for the week ahead. One card that we will place here, the first one that we will pick, will represent the challenge or the shadow aspect of the week. And another card that we will place on this side, it will represent the assisting energy or the light aspect of the week ahead. Okay, now let's card number one and card number two. Okay. So let's relate them. Let's read them all together. The central theme is inspiration. The shadow aspect, it says, dark days of winter. I must seek to befriend the hidden parts of self, the darkness that embraces the whole of who I am. It feels like it's a time to go inward and face things that need healing. No, face things that need healing in our life. Perhaps now is the time that you are strong enough to unearth them and heal from them. No? And it feels like you have assistance in the form of inspiration. Perhaps something will come to you that will allow you to be strong enough to face it, to unearth it, and then heal it or release it. You know? And then the light aspect. Whenever I see this card, it really feels like triumph over challenges, right? It says forged in fire. And so that means like when you're forged in fire, you've withstood tests and you have grown wiser and stronger because of them. And so this really feels like they connect quite strongly, that this week ahead you will be inspired and strengthened, assisted, you know, to face things that perhaps you have avoided in past days or past years. Now is the time to do it. There is an opening for you to face it, work with it, and then heal from it and release it. Perhaps the whole process will not be finished, no, but it feels like you can start. There is an opening where you can start the process. You can start recognizing it. You have enough strength now to face it and to process it now. This week especially, it feels like you have assistance. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope the readings were useful to you. Let me know on the comment section below if they resonate, or if they helped you, or if you feel that they will help you. I'd love to hear from you. Bye.